Okay, I am ready to connect the Prusa Core 1L with its camera, get it on Wi-Fi, get it all set up so I can remotely monitor it. So the first thing I'm going to do is tell it that I am going to set up the network. I really thought that this video was going to go very smoothly, and it didn't, but I have a few tricks now to show you guys if you also are having some troubles. My first attempt at connecting to Wi-Fi, I used the NFC, and I was able to get it to tell me that it had transferred the credentials successfully. But then when I went to the next step of the Prusa Connect app, it kept telling me that it was refused. I did look at the error code, and there was not a lot of information actually on the website, but in the comments, I saw somebody say that they had some issues with connecting when they used the NFC, but then when they entered them manually, that it worked. So I went back and went through and did the scan network, and put in my password. This was probably just about as fast to connect to the internet this way. And then when I went to add the printer through the app with the Prusa Connect, it did allow me to add it. So if you're struggling to add the printer to your Prusa Connect app, even after you've already got the Wi-Fi set up, you may need to go back and do it the other way. For me, going the NFC way did not work, but when I put it in the credentials manually or did the scan network, I was able to go to the next step on adding the printer. Okay, now the Core 1L is hooked up, so now registration is successful. Okay, great. Now I want to add the camera, and I realized that one of the things I was doing is I kept trying to put it like this or like this up against the side. I looked at the photos again, and I did have this correct, that this is facing down, the little thing there. But I need to put it at an angle in this corner. So I think that was the main thing. And it also sees like it's easier to do it without the cable. I'm also going to put in a micro SD. Okay. And this is also a cap. So let's see, got it like this. And see if I can stick my head up in here so you can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, so that was what I was doing wrong. I had it, needs to be very much pointing down towards the print bed. And now that I kind of know where I'm going, I'm going to put this in and see if I can get in now. And take this little cap off. There we go. Okay. Okay, so the Core 1, let's see if I can add a camera. Yes. It already has my credentials. Okay, so I need to press the button on the camera and place, maybe I should have done this before I put it in there. The button. I wouldn't think that's the button. Oh, the button on the bottom, yeah. Okay.
Starting the scan for QR code. Okay. QR code scan.
Great.
Stop scanning for QR code. Wi-Fi connection failed.
Hopefully this camera setup works out really well for you, and that is all you need to do, but it didn't work for me, and I tried it several more times. I went through the whole thing. It would say that it was scanning, but then it would say Wi-Fi connection unsuccessful. I even left it for a little while and went and did something else, and then had an idea of a way to connect this. I was thinking about the fact that my camera was not connecting to Wi-Fi, and I thought, you know, I have really bad Wi-Fi in my print shed, so why don't I see if I do a mobile hotspot and I connect both the Prusa Core 1L and the camera to the hotspot first. Then maybe as long as they're linked, then I can change the Wi-Fi later. So I need to go back into network, and I want to do the Wi-Fi wizard again. Okay, so now I have my phone. Can I change my password on here? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so now I can just do 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now I'm connected to my phone. So when I go into the app and add the camera, I'm going to do the other one because that's going to be a long one. Okay, now let's reset this.
Starting the scan for QR code. QR code scan. Stop scanning for QR code. Wi-Fi connection successful.
Woo! Okay, so I had to have a better signal. Oh, and I need to put my card in there again. Okay. Do I finally have a camera? I do. Okay, let me delete these other ones that didn't fully work. Okay, so I can see. Wonder how delayed it is. Or do I have to click on it? Maybe so. Yes. Okay, I can see my hand. All right. It is definitely a little bit delayed, but that's cool. Okay, so that's set up. So now, if I switch the Wi-Fi, because I'm going to leave with my phone, if I switch the Wi-Fi on here, I want to see. Okay, so that's now connected. I want to see if it's still. Let me put this back here so I can see that it's still connected. Give it a second. And then I want to do time lapses on the SD card. Oh, and it looks like I need to change the Wi-Fi back. Change camera Wi-Fi. Okay. Let me change it on here too. Oh, dang. I'm going to have to do it. That's probably not going to work, but we'll try it. We'll try it.
Starting the scan for QR code. Code scan. Stop scanning for QR code. Wi-Fi connection successful.
Awesome. Okay, I don't know why that worked, but here we are. Make sure that's in place. Okay, so we're good. And apparently it did work because it took a photo of me. Okay. Okay, so it's got this ready. So what I want to do is change out my filament to something new. Okay. Yes, it was successfully unloaded. I'm loading PLA. So we've got the new filament. So this is what I want to print. It is a shipping container. I want to send to connect. Everything should be on the correct Wi-Fi. I am logged in. Okay, so that's the one, the Core L. This is where I want to send it. It is sliced for the correct thing. All right. So it's been uploaded and it looks like it's going. Okay. I didn't think that maybe I did that wrong. I want to try that again because I want it to just automatically start. I don't want to have to click print, but I think I clicked add to print. Okay, yeah. So I need to do set ready and print now because it's ready. Confirm. Okay, that's going. Oh, I see it up here that it's transferring. Okay, it's at 100%. Okay. It's so nice to come back at the end of the day and see my Prusa just carefully working away. This looks great. This print turned out beautiful, and even though I can see the details of this, I think on my metas it just looks like a big white blob. So let's get this off the print bed so we can see. So the shipping container turned out great. There is no warping. And I had added in these additional little spots because I'm going to put a little sign here. And I was a little nervous that those spots, one, would sag to the point that I wouldn't be able to use them, but I feel like the bridging is great on this. And then the other thing I was worried about is that it might create like weird lines through everything, and it didn't. The only, profile you're seeing is just how thick the sides are, but you're not seeing like a bunch of lines from that little inset, and so I'm really, really happy with how this turned out. Okay, so I had looked a little bit on my phone as it was printing, but I need to see if I can access the time-lapse video. So I'm looking at the Core L. I'm looking at the camera. I don't know if it's because it's not communicating, but I'm not seeing a way to see the video. If I click on this, it's going to just try to print something again. So I think what I'm going to do is just take that SD card out and see if I did something right or wrong, and if I do have a time-lapse video that I can put together. So I'm going to go put this in my computer and see what I find. I don't see any videos pre-compiled, but what's interesting is that I am seeing a ton of photos, 16,000, and I actually started this print on 12/23, and I need to get the time zone figured out, swapped over to, Central Texas, but I have stuff that goes all the way into the 25th of December. So this continued to take photos every few seconds for a couple of days, so it's a little tricky to see exactly where my photos of my actual print are, especially with the time difference. But I'm going to go ahead and just upload the ones from the 23rd up until midnight. I thought if I threw all of these into CapCut that I could make a video really easily, but it actually crashes my CapCut. If I do go to the Core 1L and go to camera, I can change how often it's doing snapshots. Obviously, I'm going to go as long as possible. Oh, not that. I would want to do this. Camera speaker volume. Why do you have speaker volume at the moment? Okay, I will see if I go as long intervals as possible, if that will help. I mean, maybe a minute. I might just do this all the way on the next one just to see if I can get the time lapses, the JPEGs to all work together and not crash my CapCut. And I guess the other thing would be doing just some screenshots when it's printing live again. I mean, I love that I can see my camera remotely. I can monitor what's happening, but this trickiness of the time-lapse video, I'm gonna have to figure out. So now I have my Prusa Core 1L connected to the internet. I've got the camera set up, able to record, and I think I'm ready for the next print. Ta-da!